very collaborative. He is good at providing knowledge to me, which provides the kind of service that I want to offer our employees, to make sure that we provide as much of a holistic approach to cover them and their families. But also, he is a person who we have a lot of fun with. Every now and then, I will give him a little challenge to say, hey, the next time we meet, I want you to do X. And it may be a couple of months down the road. And sure enough, whatever X was, he'll show up and thinking, Kimberly thought I forgot, but I haven't. So.
Oh, she's great. We talk about things, share stories about kids and family. It's not just a clipped, here, this is what you asked for, see you later. She knows me a little bit as a person and my life, my business.
That's great. You get the sense that she cares and takes genuine interest in
For
those
sure,
things.
for sure.
Definitely. I think sometimes with health insurances and changes in people's families and people's jobs, that we have often sent people to Infinity for help with the marketplace, and whether they're looking at, vetting out those plans, and having somebody to talk through them with has been really important. I think that also sometimes employees have questions that they don't necessarily want to talk to a manager or myself about, whether it be their own personal health issues or situations with their own family members. And I feel confident that I can pass it on to somebody here at Infinity, and they will take care of them, and I don't have to worry about it.
I am not an expert in this. And so for me to be able to have them call people directly who are experts is just incredibly helpful. And, ultimately it makes me look good because they get their problems or answers to things. And I think especially we've had some people that have been sick. And I think when you're going through an illness, it's especially helpful to understand how things are processed. Or, my account manager will often say, this might be the better place to go to because it's more affordable. And you've already, had this, and this, whatever. Now you've hit your deductible or whatever. But it's really, really been helpful when people are struggling, I think, the most.
I tell everyone, if you have a question, in fact, at the onboarding point, I give everyone a copy of the account representative's name and picture and say, if you have any questions about benefits that you don't find available online, call him. And 90% of the time, those questions are answered. Every now and then, the questions are not as clear cut as the account representative can answer. And so then it comes back to me. But absolutely 100% of all employees have the account representative's name and picture. And so they know, go to him.
I do. If there is a specific question that they have, let's say they want to start an appeal process with the health insurance, I will say, go ahead and call Kelly, and they will call his office. So if he's not available, there's always someone at Infinity that can help out.
That's been great. Yeah, really responsive, really helpful, explains it over and over again as long as it takes for me to understand, which is helpful because this is not my area of expertise. In my previous role, I had the support of a team whose job it was to be kind of on top of all these details. And now in this role, I've had to kind of assume that role. And so we had a lot of learning to do. And your account rep has been incredibly patient and helpful from that perspective.